Hi, this is Conversations with the Goodman School of Business, and I'm Susan LeBlanc. With me today is Matt Grootjen. Welcome, Matt.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks. Matt is one of our graduates from 2013 and from BBA, and you're now working with Toyota Canada. And just tell us a little bit about what it is you do there.
So I work for Toyota Canada in the Strategic Development Center. So I'm a strategy consultant there. And that's a very vague area to work in, but essentially what we do is we work on bringing new vehicles to market in Canada. So when we have a new Corolla or a new Toyota Tacoma, our group works to try and figure out, what our target market's going to be for that vehicle, and how we're going to be successful in Canada selling it. So we work across a lot of different departments. So I get a unique view as to how different departments work and how we bring them all together to make sure that our products can be successful in the Canadian market. So it's interesting.
Yeah, and your concentration while you were at school was marketing.
It was marketing.
So is this the sort of the path you were hoping or expecting your career to go?
I can't say that this was the plan right off the bat. I started at Toyota right out of school, and I was working, or actually that's not true. I moved to Toyota after my first job out of school. And I moved into the marketing department there at Toyota, working in consumer insights, so research, going out and actually meeting with consumers both that owned Toyotas and didn't own Toyotas to learn more about what they wanted in their cars and how they use their vehicles so we can better market to them and bring things to market that are beneficial for our customers. I saw myself more moving towards working in brand, and I still do want to work towards being a brand manager.
Right.
But something unique about Toyota is that they want you to get a breadth of knowledge across the entire company instead of just working within your one department. Right. There are other companies that do this type of thing too, but it's something that they really find useful. So,
so you understand the company from many different
facets.
Exactly, yeah.
And so this opportunity came up to move laterally. It was kind of a lateral and up a little bit to learn more about sales and inventory planning, to broaden my knowledge of marketing, PR, inventory control, those sort of areas, and I jumped at it, and it's been a great learning experience. I've been there for about 16 months now.
Great. And you were a co-op student here at Goodman?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, and so did your co-op experience help you in this way? Now, you didn't do co-op with Toyota, did you?
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did,
okay.
yeah. So my first two co-ops were with Toyota in their customer experience management department. Great. And what I found I gained from that is just learning how to apply the knowledge I learned in the classroom, but also develop my skills as a professional. And that was the biggest thing that helped me out from co-op is prior to being in that professional work environment, you really haven't had a chance to use those skills that you're learning in the classroom. Yeah. So that was the benefit from there. And then obviously it helped me get a full-time position once I was done school as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you were also very active when you were here at Goodman. You were involved with the BSA and JDC.
Yep.
Yeah, so how did that all help in your career path?
Well, again, very similar to co-op. It's getting that experience, finding ways to apply your knowledge and skills in ways that are going to help you improve, and putting yourself into situations that make you a little bit uncomfortable or doing things that are new to you.
Right.
Because that's how you grow as an individual, and that's how you find out things that you're good at or things that you want to do moving forward. So with the Business Students Association, I was able to get involved with a lot of different events and help make other students' time here at Brock a little bit better, which was great. And then JDC, I was a huge part of my academic career, taking part in it 3 times, and competitions are a great way to learn and make connections outside of just our own business school with other students across Ontario and Canada. So
yeah, and I'm sure the experience of that, the competitions, really helps when you start out there with your profession, in your career, when you're in your first jobs there, all that experience of having to go outside of your comfort zone.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Situational analysis, applying your knowledge and understanding to different situations, and then coming out of on the other end of that with a plan to make the best of what's going on. So taking advantage of business opportunities, you're learning that in every competition that you do, and you're going through that in every competition. So it's definitely applicable to what you do later on in your business life.
Sure. And you went on exchange as well, correct?
Yep.
Where did you go?
I went to Rouen in France.
Oh, nice.
And I did a 5-month term there. And technically there are only 4, but I stayed a little bit longer after we were done exams.
And how was that?
It was great. I would say that of all my experiences in university, the international exchange was probably number 1. And the opportunities you have while abroad to experience everything that life has to offer, experience everything that other cultures have to offer, that you're not going to have the chance to do while here in Canada, is just amazing. And I met a lot of lifelong friends while I was away, and had the chance to do a lot of things that I'll never get the chance to do again. And I'm very glad that I did it when I had the chance to.
Good. So what advice do you have for students? If the Goodman students right now, if you could give them your best word of advice, what would you tell them to do?
I think if I were a student now, my advice to myself, or my advice to someone that's currently a student, is to, if you have any sort of curiosity about wanting to try something new or something different you haven't done before, to just go outside of your comfort zone just a little bit and do it, because that's when you really learn about who you are and what's valuable to you, and you start to get a sense of where you belong in the world and where you should go. And that's what university is all about, is learning about what you want to do, because there's a lot of years that come after university that you're going to spend in the workplace and going through life, and you want to make sure that you're doing things that you enjoy. So while you've got the chance to do it in a comfortable environment where you're allowed to make mistakes and try new things, definitely do that. So
and in a supportive environment, because Goodman's here to help you along the way when you're a student. And
exactly, the support network here is unbelievable. So why not try things where you've got this type of support?
Absolutely, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, Matt. Thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for. And one of the other things we didn't mention is that you're one of the originators of the ATeam.
I am, yeah. I'm one of the 2.
Yeah, the 2. And for those people who don't know what ATeam is, maybe just give a little explanation.
So the ATeam Experience is something we started to bring in prospective students to Brock before they've accepted, to show them a little bit about what life at the Goodman School of Business is going to be like, and how we're a little bit different from other schools they might be applying to. And we invite some of our top applicants from high schools from around the province, and give them a taste of what Goodman's all about. And it's a really great morning.
Yeah, and it's been a very successful program for it. We've been doing it every year since you started it.
That's great.
So and you actually come back to help with ATeam.
Yeah.
So you're talking sort of different, reverse the roles. You started it, and now you're coming back and helping out as an alum.
Definitely. I love coming back to see just new kids every year, and the new questions they have about what university is going to be like, and what business school is going to be like, and why they should come to Goodman. Year over year, it seems like we have better and better prospective students coming to the event, so it's really exciting to see.
Yeah, that's neat. So great. I guess on that note, we'll end. So thank you again. Thanks so much, Matt, for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And thank everyone out there for watching and listening. And make sure to check out some of Brock's other podcasts. Consider This, which talks about some of the fabulous research happening here at Brock University. And that's it. Thanks a lot. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.